What's up? It's me, old Thunder God. Gonna try going live here. Doesn't seem like I got the best connection. Um, Thought I'd go live after a few days. Sorry to anybody out there who waits for videos. But what's up, Stevie? What's up, Stevie?
What's going on, Kev?
Oh, not much. Just still trying to get better.
It's not too bad.
Oh man, it was real bad for about 3 days. So I'll have to see how
Yeah.
long it lasts.
Yeah, it's going around, man. It's going around. Everybody's getting sick around here.
We got we got weather out here, so I don't have a good internet connection.
It's 70 degrees here.
Yeah, but you're south. Come up here up north.
I know it. Man, I couldn't believe it's still 70 degrees for first week of February. Is pretty insane.
But yeah, I was gonna do. I did get your AOK. I wanted
Good.
to appreciate that. I'm gonna open that up real quick.
Awesome.
Make sure I don't get neither one of our addresses on the camera.
I think I've shown my address on camera so many times now that if somebody was going to come kill me, they'd have done it by now.
I think I was telling the wife the other day, I'm like, I don't think anything is secret anymore. You have to use your social security number and your address for so much shit. If somebody wants it, it's right there for everybody to get. Ain't nothing sacred or safe.
That's true.
Yes. I finally got a vintage box. I'm gonna get around to ordering one of them someday. Get on there.
You won't be disappointed. Did you see what I got in the last one I opened?
Yeah, I seen that.
I looked this thing up on eBay to see how close he was on price for $100. That thing says $100 on it.
Yeah.
And I found one listing on eBay for that thing. It is scarce, man. And that one listing was trying to sell it for $280.
Yeah, I think they're more accurate on their list, on his listings than what Spider-Man booth is.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. You take Spider-Man booth and cut it in half and then cut it in half again, and then that's about what it's really worth.
Hey, what's up, fishing?
Huh?
Oh, we got fishing just popped in here.
Oh, what's up, man?
So these are the things that came. Oh yeah, see, I don't have this stuff for the Thor run.
Oh, there you go.
Appreciate that.
I hope I found another Thor book you didn't know I had, and I thought maybe he don't have that one either.
I think I got this one. Probably a few of them, but you cannot. Never hurts to have extra. Yeah, some of these I didn't know that you had. Like this
I'm full of surprise.
This is some sort of newsstand edition or something. 488.
What's that? Yeah.
I don't have that.
Awesome.
I don't know if I ever see that.
Yeah, I got you some Thor books. I threw in a couple extras just for fun.
Yeah, this is the one I seen you open. When I saw that one, I'm like, damn, I know I don't have that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it. Anything I can add to the run.
Yeah.
Oh, these definitely work out too. Couple spawns. Yeah, I'm working on spawn.
That's what you said, so I thought I'd throw you in a couple.
I mean, I know I won't want to take too much of, your favorite guy, Todd there.
Little Todd McFarlane. Yeah, he's
Oh
my
yeah.
boy.
Listen, Art, I don't have this. This is an art germ cover?
Yeah.
I think that is. Did you have an extra? That's nice.
Yeah, I had an extra one, so I thought I'd send it to you, man.
Yeah, but them Thors, anything I can get. Because, man, I got even talking to the wife the other day about it. I'm like, it's going to take a while to get every damn book that he's got.
Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't like trying to put together the Nightwing that has only been around for a little while.
Yeah.
So, speaking of which, I have a couple things I ordered from eBay. This one right here, I ordered from Midtown. I did a video about this one not too long back. I know what this is. A couple weeks ago, I went to the LCS and I was trying to get that Batman Beyond number 40.
Oh.
And like I said, I'm pretty sure I cut a video on it about this dude. He went to that store and he bought everything up and he left and he went to the other LCS and he must have got there just a couple minutes before I did, and he bought all theirs off the shelf too. And I was like, come on, man. And the worst part is, he and I had just had the conversation at the other LCS. Northern part of Indiana. But yeah, we had just had that conversation at the other LCS, and I told him that I was going to go try to hit up the other one that was about 5 to 10 minutes away. And when I get there, by the time I get there, he bought all theirs too. I was like, I just told the guy I'm going there.
That's dirty, man.
I was like, come on, man. I was like, clearly he's not part of the community.
No, he definitely would. One of us would have just gave you one here, man.
And near Buffalo, man, this probably got worse weather than what we got. But here it is. I had to order this one in the midst, standing right in the middle of my LCS. I just hopped on the phone and went to the website and went to order it. I'm hoping that it turned out. They didn't even have it sealed. They had it wrapped up pretty good. I'm hoping the condition. I don't usually like buying stuff if I don't know the condition of it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, it looks like it came in pretty good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I knew what that was. But yeah, right there in the LCS thought they had more, but apparently they're not getting any more in. They put me on the list. They're like, well, we'll get you on a list, and when we get some more in, we'll give you one. They never got any more in, and now I guess they say they're just waiting on second prints. And I'm like, I really don't want anything to do with your second prints.
Yeah, no doubt.
I ordered this one from Midtown, and then I called a comic shop that I know that's about 4 hours away from where I live. And I go back almost 20 years with the owner of that shop. And he said that he had one more sitting on his shelf. He went and got it for me, pulled it off. He put it in. I got family that still picks up from him when I used to live way up there in Michigan as well. He put it in my family member's box, and then my family picked it up, paid for it. They're holding on to another copy of this Batman Beyond 40 because this one was the cover B. He had the cover A, so I was able to get one of each cover.
Well, there you go.
Still got my hands on it, but it took some calling around and shit that day.
Yeah. I didn't grab one. I'm not a fan of the Batman Beyond stuff. Of course, I can't say that. I really never gave it a chance. I'm a purist, man. There's only one Batman.
You're probably going to be mad with what they're going to be doing coming up because they say when they start this new 5G thing or whatever, they're supposed to be taking Bruce like completely away from the Batman role.
Well, I always said that if they decided they were going to ever kill Bruce Wayne off, then Dick Grayson has to become Batman. That's the only acceptable alternative.
Yeah, you would think, but right now they still got to get him back to being Nightwing.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be back. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe they haven't brought him back as Nightwing yet because they got plans for him to be the next Batman. Never know.
They say the next Batman is supposed to be Lucas Fox.
Oh, no.
That's what they say about the 5G. They've already killed Alfred, and in the recent stories, Lucius has kind of taken over that Alfred role. I don't know if you've been following me since Tom King came off from it.
Yeah, but like I've always said, I've said 100 times, nobody ever dies in comic books.
It'd be something they try to do for a little bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait a minute. No, we got to have this crisis event, and then we got to reboot everything again because the cells start to get in the toilet.
Yeah, Flash got to go screw up the timeline again and undo everything they did. And yeah, as long as they got time travel, nobody ever stays dead.
Well, see, it's comics. There's always a loophole.
Yeah.
Let me get this one open. Like I said, I've had these 3 boxes come in over the last few days. I had your AOK, appreciate that, and then I've had that Midtown purchase, and then this eBay purchase come in, and they've just come in, and I just sit them down. I'm like, no, I don't feel like doing anything. There was a couple days after I got sick, man. I think I stayed in bed for 14 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that last weekend. I wasn't feeling good. I just couldn't get enough sleep. I was going to try to get out today and get out and enjoy this weather, but my son borrowed my car, so I'm kind of stuck at home.
Yeah, yesterday was, like I said, about the first time in about 4 days that I actually felt like I could get out and do anything. So, anybody else going to be watching the Super Bowl? How about you, Fishing? You're going to probably be watching the Super Bowl tonight?
I'm gonna pass. I guess. No, I'm not a big NFL fan. I'm a college guy.
Yeah, but you're down there in the South where college football is king. Got them Razorbacks.
Well, yeah, but I'm a Cornhusker fan.
Nebraska.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. I'm from Omaha originally. So once a Husker, always a Husker.
What the hell is this? No back and board? The comic book appears to be taped to this piece of cardboard.
Oh, no.
And I know I ordered 2, but I only see how I can't even figure how I'm supposed to.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
I can't even pull this apart without. Well, where the hell's the other book? I know I ordered 2 of them. But 2 books in one bag? No board?
Ugh. Man. Who'd you order that from? Yeah, you put his link in the description so we can avoid that guy.
The worst part is I bought from them before and everything came in real nice. And all of a sudden, this shit.
Wow.
God, I can't even get there's 2 books and one beat the shit bag, and that is one beat the shit bag.
Been there, man. I hear you.
What did he say near mint?
Might have been before he duct taped it to that piece of cardboard.
I was saying, what the shit? This thing is farthest from near mint.
Wow.
I don't know if you'll better. It doesn't have a spine roll. I don't know how well this camera's going to pick it up, but
yeah, I can see it.
There's fucking ding after ding along that spine.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could see the creases in the spine and the spine roll just on your from your camera, so I know it's bad in person.
Well, the second one don't look too bad. Trying to avoid light, but I don't know why I was picking anything up.
I don't see nothing on that one.
Yeah, that one don't look too bad. But I think for that one that's got some of that spine dings or whatever, I think that's probably why he took my offer of $1.
Yeah, could be.
Because I think for both books altogether, for both of these, it's Nightwing issue 14 and Nightwing issue 22. I think I only paid about $6 for both of them.
Dang.
So I think he.
I got a good deal. I got a pretty good deal on a slab last night from Comics Altruism.
What's up, Bake?
Snake, you in here?
Oh, he's in here.
I can't see the chat on Streamlab from my phone, so I don't know who's in and who ain't in.
Oh, is it something I don't know? Is that something I need to click on so you can see it, or?
No, I can go off camera and look at it, but and see who's in here. I see Fishing Freaks is in here. Bake.
Yeah, I think that's all we got right now, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, what's going on? But I have to click off my screen and then into the chat and then come back to it. But yeah, I picked up at auction on Comics Altruism that Batman number 50 Jim Lee cover slabbed at 9.6, so got it for like $13 plus shipping. So I was stoked to get that. Pretty good deal.
Is it it's not the sketch one then?
No, it's not the sketch one. It's the Jim Lee. It's the cover or the color one.
Okay, that's the one I got too.
Yeah, but anytime you can get a slab for $13, doing pretty good, I think. but
yeah,
I love Jim. I love Jim Lee's art, and that was such a cool cover. So I was stoked.
Yeah, my brother, he was able to get the Jim Lee the pencil sketch. It was a 1 in
Yeah,
100 ratio. He just
yeah.
recently got that 1 in 100 ratio slabbed at a 9.8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I haven't had very good luck with my two slab submissions. They both came back lower than I thought they would come back, but oh well.
Here's what I've always said about those: if you're submitting something and it's really just something for your collection, I don't really worry about the grade too much.
Yeah,
Because what's the difference between a 9.8 to an 8.5 if it's something that you want to keep for like you have a personal attachment to, you know?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I got that first ever appearance Nightwing. I only got it at an 8.5, but it's also signed signature series by Nightwing's creators, Wolfman and Perez. I mean,
yeah,
I don't care what the grade on that is because that's kind of like one of my personal grails.
yeah. It's like this one. I thought it'd come back higher, but but it's not leaving my collection, so I was stoked to get it slabbed. But book ain't worth much, but man, that sketch on there is just I love that.
Yeah,
There you go.
remark.
Yeah.
That's why
And
I'm not.
signed by Del Rosa and Bagley. So so far I think that's my favorite book I've ever gotten out of my Comic Vantage books or boxes.
Yeah, that's why I'm not too mad about some of the spine stuff in this Nightwing issue 14 because you know, I need it for the run. I think this makes
Yeah.
me now only 6 books away from having all of volume 1, 2, and 3, and they're currently on volume 4 right now. That
Nice.
volume 2, that was his longest run. They did like 153 books, so I'm only like 6 away now. So,
Yeah.
I
That's
mean, if I
cool.
ever find it somewhere, if I need to upgrade it, but it's not a book. It's not one of them books like ASM 101 or ASM 300. Lightwing 14 ain't never going to sit there and be my $1,000,000 grail. So,
Probably. Hey, you never, man. Some of the junk comic books that I had back in the day in the '90s that I thought would never be worth crap. All of a sudden, they're just, some of them, man, are turned into keys. Who would have thought?
I've had a couple that I see that too now.
Some of them that I thought were gonna be worth $1 million by the time I was this age. You can get in a dollar bin now.
You're probably close to about the age I am. I think a little bit older. So, do you remember the days of going to school and having your comic books? You might roll the damn things up, put it in your pocket, and you know
Yeah, I
you
never
get.
did. When I was young, it wasn't comic books for me. When I was young, it was Mego figures, action figures. Man, I had all of them. I had all of them. I could have retired if I'd have just not played with them and left them mint in the box. But I had every one of them Mego figures, man. It was crazy.
I didn't have a lot of those. I had my figures was Star Wars
Had all of them.
and GI Joe.
Yeah,
I
see, I
mean,
had GI Joes back when I was a kid too, but mine were the mine were the like the 12-inch ones with where they had that fuzz on their head and everything, and they come with all the guns and dog tags and all the accessories and
man,
stuff. Not these little plastic things that they got now.
that goes way back. I just remember the little ones with all the different poses.
Oh yeah, man. They GI Joes, man. I had the old school ones, man. They were, like I said, I think they were 12-inch figures back then, maybe a little smaller, maybe 10-inch, but yeah, they did. They had real hair, and I mean, it was like a boy's Barbie, you know.
Yeah.
But they were
Hey,
pretty
what's
cool
up,
though,
comic
man.
book hunter? Man, comic book hunter just pop in, Stevie.
What's that?
Comic book hunter.
Oh, what's up, comic book owner?
Who's there? Well, I'm. I don't really have a dog in the fight in this Super Bowl. I mean, if I had to pick, I guess the 49ers. But
Well, since they're semi-local to me, I can't go with the 49er. I gotta go with the Chiefs. That's the only NFL team I guess I really kind of root for. But like I said, I'm a college guy.
college guy for me, college is go blue. I'm a Wolverine guy.
Uh, yeah, I still root for the Razorbacks because I live here, but I always had Nebraska to fall back on when the Razorbacks sucked. But now they both suck this year, the last couple of 3 or 4 years. So I got nothing now, man.
Hey, could be worse. Could be my favorite pro team. My favorite pro team ain't never been around the Super Bowl. The only Super Bowl event would be at Golden Toilet. That's my Detroit Lions. So
Detroit, yeah. Yeah, it's rough being a Detroit fan, isn't it?
I always think one of the only worst things is being a Cleveland Browns fan. So
I was a big Steelers fan back in the '70s, but yeah, that's ever since the NFL just got too big for the players, man. The players got too big for the NFL, I guess.
Right.
So I just lost interest, They're more
I was
worried about the
talking about
endorsement.
old comic books. I don't know if anybody else remembers doing it. During the mid to late 80s or something, and you didn't really know that books was gonna be worth anything, man. We used to take some to school. I had old X-Men, like old Daredevil, and there'd be a couple other people in class and be like, oh, hey, I have this one, and I haven't read that one yet. And you'd be like, oh, well, I already read it, so here you go. You're just giving shit away. It's like, because it cost you like 50 cents or some shit. You're like, oh, what about me 50 cents? And they'd give you something else, and you're sitting there trading books. And, man,
Yeah.
I sit there now and go, I should have been stingy, kept all my.
I didn't start collecting comics. It was the '90s before I started collecting. So, by then everybody was kind of on board with save your books, preserve your books.
I think it was early. I think it was the early '90s. I got out of it for a little bit, and then jumped back into it for a little while.
Yeah, I got out of it. I got out of it for like, oh God, almost 30 years. I'm just starting to get back into it again because I got out of it back. They started doing all these massive crossovers, man, and I didn't want to have to buy a Blue Beetle comic book to read a Batman story. I wanted to just buy Batman books. And then CGC came out, and I said it before, it made my entire comic book collection worthless when they came out. Everybody wanted graded books. Nobody wanted raw books anymore. You couldn't take your books to the local comic book shop and sell them, and get anything for them then. It used to be you could just, you took your books up there, the comic book store owner would look them over and he would grade them there and tell you, I'll give you this much for it, or I'll give you that much for it. And it was much simpler back then than this mail order grading stuff. And I've got a couple graded books, but boy, I'm not a fan of the whole service. I think that's what your LCS owners are for, man. They're there to grade books.
Comic book hunter. Just started collecting comics about a month ago. Man, welcome to the hobby. It's awesome to do. It's something that once you start it, it's even if you get out of it, then all of a sudden something pulls you back in. Like I said, it was about the 90s that I just kind of got out of it. I had a bunch of stuff and I just got rid of it.
Yeah.
And I think it was about, I can't remember what year it was, but if anybody remembers about that time, Marvel created their Ultimate Universe, Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimate
Yeah,
X-Men.
That was the 90s. Yeah, that was the mid-90s, around the mid-90s, I think.
That kind of pulled me back in right there. But then I was trying to maintain two hobbies at once. I was buying Star Wars collectible figures and never opening them while trying to do comics as well. And it started to get me too much, after getting with my wife that I'm with now, and obviously you had to grow up. So
this is my other hobby. These things.
Those, yeah, like I said, I used to get just the small, Star Wars figures, and I'm like, you thought Star Wars was going to be one of the biggest things in the world. So once again, I got out of the comics in the middle of the Ultimates, and I just kept buying these Star Wars figures, up to the point where I think I was close to 400 different collectibles.
Yeah.
Them damn things went nowhere in value. I made
Star Wars figures?
Huh?
Which ones are you talking about? The Star Wars figures? Because the ones that came out in the 70s, those things are worth some money.
Yeah, well, the ones I had all that stuff from the 70s, but that's when I was a kid, so I opened up and played with them all. But in the
me too.
In the mid 90s.
Oh yeah, the release.
In the mid 90s, they relaunched everything. So now they've still been keeping doing it. So I started buying all that stuff and never opened it.
Yeah, I remember when Slave Leia was the grail, man. You couldn't find that thing anywhere, and now it's like, you can pick it up on eBay for what, like $10 or something.
Man, down in South Florida right now, Bake, that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying, Bake. It's 70 degrees here in Arkansas, in the Mid-South area.
No,
and I'm sitting indoors.
I still got, I think, the low 40s and wet. And the other last couple of days, it was in the 20s.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be back down in the 40s tomorrow. That's the way they say about the weather here, man. If you don't like the weather in Arkansas, just wait a minute.
Man, down in the Keys, that must be nice right now. I got some family down there. They're on the Gulf side, closer to Sarasota. That's where my family is in Florida.
It's warmer here than it is in Florida. What's up with that?
Here's one.
Yeah, I need to be out playing some frisbee golf, man. That's what I need to be doing today.
My oldest book right now.
Oh man,
I only got one. I want to say it goes back to 68, 67, something like that. I can't remember.
shoot, man, I don't remember. I got a ASM 62 that I got out of a mystery box. I think that's the oldest one I got. It's a mole man appearance, but it's beat to hell. But yeah, I think it's I want to say it was 62. I could be wrong, but that ASM, that's definitely the oldest book I got. I'm pretty sure.
1953. Damn, I don't have anything like that.
Dang, Bake. Even I wasn't born back then. Yeah, but if you want some, I'll tell you, there's a guy on eBay that's selling mystery boxes, and I'm going to post another video of his tomorrow because I bought 2 of them from him before he raised the prices up, and that's a Toy Syndicate on eBay. One word. You want to get some oldies in there, man. They may be beat up a little bit, but those things are old. We're talking 12 centers. Definite some old Silver Age, but man, he packs them full of a lot of really good key issues. Like I said, I bought 2 boxes just to make sure the first one wasn't a fluke and the second one was just as good. And I've talked to a couple of people that one other person that bought one, and he said his was really good too. So if you're into those vintage ones, those Silver Age and stuff, that'd be one to look into. Little tip.
I didn't see that. Did he show it on the video?
I think I saw his. I think he showed it. He showed his Archie comic. I think I saw it.
Yeah, I think the oldest one I got, like I said, is early mid 60s. I can't remember what year of Daredevil.
I don't know, when Biggie shows books, it's kind of like this. Look at this, brothers. It's a banger, brothers. Check it out. I love Biggie, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we'll have to figure out where that guy you're talking about, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find some Silver Age, some old 12 centers. That's what I was I went to the LCS yesterday, and I asked them, I'm like, where are the Silver Age goodness? Well, I checked all the backpack boxes, and then nothing goes back to that old, and they don't have they said they don't have any.
Just type in Toy Syndicate, all lowercase, one word. I left a link to him. I'm pretty sure I left a link to his mystery box in not the last video, but the video before last. I think that where I opened his first box, there should be a link in there. But if you just search Toy Syndicate, he went up on price. It's $35 now plus 13 shipped or with shipping. But when I got it, it was $20 plus 13 shipping. So he saw my video and he jacked the prices up on him.
Well, look what you're doing to us, Stevie.
I know. I was going to say, man, I'm going to quit sending them links, man.
These guys are here, and you say how good the box was, and they're jacking up the price on us.
I know it, man. I know it. It's still, even at $35, it's still, like I said, I figured up that first one, and I tried to lowball it as low as I could possibly go with the condition issues and everything, and it was like $280 worth of value out of it, man. It was something.
Yeah, I see that video.
Yeah.
And that guy, Country Number One, that's a book that I've been trying to find in raw form. I believe that's Donnie Cates' first work.
Yeah. Oh, look at there. Oh, yeah, Bake. 3 left, huh, Bake? I got my Bake the Snake box too. Got one of them on the way. And who else did I order from? I've lost. I order so much stuff, shit. I can't keep track of them anymore.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get too many boxes recently.
The last one I got from the community was 84's box, man. Dude, that thing was fire,
you got that Wolverine sketch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, that's just dope as hell, man. That was, and also got a Wolverine #1 and a first appearance of the Red Hulk.
Yeah, hold on. You want to hold on to that first appearance, Red Hulk?
Yeah, I am. I know he's gonna make his
in the MCU.
Oh yeah. Thunderbolt Ross has already been in there, so we'll definitely see a Red Hulk in the MCU eventually. There's a lot of things that I'm excited about with the comic movie franchises and the TV franchises coming up. I just finished watching that Crisis on Infinite Earth crossover.
There you go, Stevie.
Yeah, Bake, I picked the number 15. Yeah, I picked the number 15. You told me to pick a number. I got the text still. I sent the PayPal. But I'll get with you about it, Bake, after we're done with the chat here. But yeah, I picked number 15.
Good number.
Bake, you wasn't having a smoke during that time, was you, buddy?
A little bait.
He's like, I don't remember. But yeah, I'll get back with you, Bake.
What's up, Meta?
What's up, Meta? But yeah, the stuff going on with that after that Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I watched all of it.
Yeah, the biggest thing I took away from that was how Lois and Clark blasted their kid off into space in the rocket before their planet was destroyed. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But Jonathan Kent's in that rocket somewhere. He's going somewhere. So we may see a Superboy
they got him back when it all ended in the final 2 episodes.
Yeah, but this kid, they never brought his kid back though, did they?
Yeah.
They did? I missed it.
Yeah, they went in because the kid was being taken. He ended up on some other Earth being taken care of by an older Oliver Queen.
Oh yeah.
And then they went.
They never. Lois and Clark never got.
But that was before the whole universe got destroyed, anyways, and then Oliver had to put it all back together, and everybody was gone for a little bit. But if you did catch that,
hold on a second. Here. Sorry, my dog got locked in the bathroom. He was scratching at the door. He's got a little hidey hole in there.
If you did catch at the end of that, though, when they put like the universe back together and everybody's on one Earth now.
Yeah.
Lois called Clark when he's flying, and she's like, "Hey, it's about your sons," and he was all surprised. He's like, "Sons,
twins." That's right.
Well, there's us.
That's right. I remember there was 2 of them.
They say now that one of them's Damien, and there's going to be John and Damien. I'm hoping he's going to have somehow adopted Damien and didn't even know it.
I'm hoping. I've been specking on them Super Sons for a long time. I've been telling people, but so it's all coming together now.
And that HBO is going to be doing a Green Arrow. No, sorry, Green Lantern.
Green Lantern Corps.
I'm sure Furry Foo is going to be excited about that one. And apparently, Diggle is actually Jon Stewart. So,
yeah, I made mention of that a long time ago, and I got the first appearance of John Diggle in the comics, but I don't know if that one's going to pan out or not. I think that whole him opening that box with the green glow in it was just a payoff for the fans. I don't think he's going to be the Green Lantern in anything going forward. They'll recast somebody else, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong though. Be cool if he was.
Well, it's going to be on that what's called HBO Max or something like that.
Yeah.
And the people, the showrunners, is all the same showrunners from the CW shows. So if they're familiar working with that actor, I can easily see him, working with him some more.
I could be wrong, but I kind of think they're gonna. I don't know if they're gonna canonize the two together like that, but they might. They canonized everything else in the DC universe together. I thought it was cool. They brought the Justice League Flash in. That was kind of a cool little nod.
I'm trying to watch that Batwoman. Being such a Bat Family fan, that show's getting tough to watch.
Yeah, I'm hoping it gets better. Same with Harley Quinn. I've been watching Harley Quinn, and I want it to be good so bad that I keep watching it, and it's just a letdown. A lot of people still like it. They think it's great, and I think it's just, I don't know. I think DC is just they're trying to drive home the point that they want to have adult content so much that they're more concerned about how many F-bombs they can drop in one cartoon, and it's just kind of gratuitous. I don't have virgin ears and I got a mouth too, but I was like, man, okay, we get it. You can cuss in your cartoon. Okay, let's work on some storylines,
I stopped that show, I think, after about 4 episodes.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I haven't watched one since.
Well, I keep watching it. I'm hoping it gets better, but hey, I'll give it one season because I was excited about it, and I couldn't wait to watch it. And yeah, like I said, it's just a bunch of comic book characters cussing, and not really a whole lot of depth to the storyline. I don't think it's kind of just lame.
I started to get turned off from that show when they did early in the season, the one about that focused on Damian Wayne, and they kind of just made him like a little brat when he was trying to be Harley Quinn's, arch foe, and they were almost had him eaten by King Shark or something like that, and how cute, and it's like, man, that's not Damian.
Yeah. No, but actually, that was probably one of the funnier parts of the whole series, though. Was she was like, I can't have some punk kid as my arch nemesis. That was pretty funny. That was one of the few times that I was entertained by it. But yeah, but I just so far not a fan. I'm trying to give it a chance. I still haven't started watching season 2 of Titans.
That was good.
I'm just, it's kind of dragging. The first season just kind of drags. So I'm sure.
Anybody out there looking forward to that new Birds of Prey movie coming out? You, Stevie, or anybody in the chat?
The what? Which one?
That Birds of Prey.
Birth of
Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn movie.
Birds of Prey. Oh,
yeah. Sorry, like I told you earlier, my computer and camera, I'm having internet problems. I'm surprised I haven't completely froze yet.
It's lagging a little bit, but not too bad. Birds of Prey, I'll give it a shot, but I don't know. They tried it once before and it was terrible, so we'll see. I'll give it a shot. Well, I tried a TV series of it anyway, and it was terrible. But maybe
I just don't know how Harley Quinn fits in the Birds of Prey, but yet you don't do Barbara Gordon. I mean, she's like, he should be the focal point of Birds of Prey.
Yeah, I agree. But they got to get their money's worth out of Margot Robbie. So
they're dollar maker.
Yeah. I'd just assume they put her in a Batman movie, man.
Meta's not looking forward to
it. No, I said, I'll catch it. I'll catch it when it comes out on DVD or watch a bootleg stream of it or something. But I'm not going to shell out $15 to go see it at the theater.
That's what I've been thinking. I'm like, man, I don't think I can see myself paying the money to go see it. So no. There's a very few of them that I didn't go pay to see the Joker. I watched it on my tablet because I was just not that excited about that movie, and I know I get roasted for it, but I didn't even like the fact that they made a Joker movie. I don't want an origin. I like the Joker. That's part of his mystique, is nobody knows who he is or where he came from, and he didn't have a real origin. I mean, yeah, but that movie was great.
It was a good movie, but it wasn't a good Joker movie.
I did not go to the theater and see it. I waited until I bought it on disc, and I watched it, and that was really good. I recently heard something from like those conspiracy type people about that they don't even know if the movie actually happened. That when it ends, and I'm sure it does. Most people probably here already seen it, but the last part, it shows him still in the mental hospital, and then he's walking down the hallway with the blood on his shoes. But
they kind of left it open. Like, was that really his origin, or was that just a delusion the whole time?
Yeah, the whole thing could have been his delusion. I mean, because we all know the whole girlfriend part was nothing but a delusion.
Yeah,
and they think that's the whole thing could have been that they wanted to go back and do it. The whole movie was his delusional mind.
Yeah. I mean, I like the reason they made the movie more than I liked the movie. I like that they want to do some like DC Black Label stuff, some adult movie content in there, and I guess the plans are to do several other villains the same way, and I'm cool. But I don't know. I think they should have started with somebody else other than the Joker and kind of worked towards that, because the Joker's pretty iconic. It's kind of hard to tell his story and get it right. And like I said, as far as if it would have been a movie not about the Joker and just a psychological thriller type movie, it'd have been okay. But I wasn't thrilled by the way they did the Joker in that. I just didn't care for it that much. I know I'm a minority. Everybody thinks a lot of people think it was just a cinematic masterpiece, but it just kind of left me feeling, nah.
Yeah, I don't know if it would. I mean, I wouldn't call it that on my end, but I did think it was a really good movie. Masterpiece. Yeah. I've seen a lot better, but I've seen a lot worse too. So
Heath Ledger knocked it out of the park as the Joker, and that's a high bar to set, and I don't think that they beat it with that one.
Well, that's tough. I mean, he did it so well. It's going to be he left that imprint on people's mind of what a Joker could be, and now it's kind of like no matter who they give the road to, back in our time, you see somebody with that S, and you're like, well, it's not Christopher Reeve. It's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I thought nobody would ever be a better Joker than Jack Nicholson back in the day, you know. And I mean, and I'm sure somebody's going to come along and nail it out of the park, and they'll set the bar even higher. But I just don't. I did definitely Jay Leto didn't do it, or Jared Leto, excuse me, Jay Leto, Chinzilla. No, but Jared Leto, that version of the Joker was terrible. I hated it. But I don't think I think Heath Ledger's still the man for the Joker. He did the best job. I think they nailed it perfectly in that movie. Luckily, because that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, I have to agree. He's still my favorite Joker.
Yeah.
I'll be doing stuff around the house, and if I hear something, I still quote him from that movie. All somebody has to do is ask me if I have a plan for the day, and the first thing that comes to my mind is, do I really look like a man with a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, his stories on there, his one-liners are great.
Yeah, he was awesome. And I was one of the ones that when I found out that they were going, Heath Ledger's going to play the Joker, I was like, what? Are you out of your freaking mind? And all the jokes were Brokeback Mountain jokes started coming out. I was like, ooh, Batman better watch his back, and all this. But I thought, oh, he's gonna suck as the Joker. That was such a terrible choice. And then I watched the movie and I had to eat shit for that. I was like, dang, he nailed it.
The new Batman's getting all the hate too, because all they ever want is like, oh, did you see when he was a shiny vampire? And it's like, has anybody really seen stuff that this dude's been doing since separating himself from that? This guy can act. He's going to be able to. I don't think the acting was a problem with Pattinson. I think it's more of, I thought he was too small. I mean, if they can make him, bulk up a little bit for the part, I don't think his acting ability is a problem.
I just, people ask me which one my favorite Batman was, and I tell them, okay, first of all, get away from the movies and go on YouTube and watch that fan film of Batman Dead End, and if that doesn't do you want something that is like the best 8 minutes of your life, go on YouTube and watch the Batman versus Darth Vader fan film on Bat in the Sun.
Those is high production. I watch a lot of that Bat in the Sun stuff. Man.
Oh, man.
That one where Batman is fighting Vader and
that is
like at the end of near the end of the Death Star or something, and Vader uses the Force and I think he crushes the Batwing or something like that.
Yeah, like I said, man, anybody in chat, if y'all haven't checked out that video, it is the greatest 8 minutes of your life. And the guy that played Batman in that video, that is my favorite Batman. That guy nailed it.
Have a good one, Fishing. Take it easy.
We'll see, Fishing Freaks. But yeah, that guy.
Hey, what's up, Mad Mike? Thanks for popping in.
What's up, Mad Mike? But that's my favorite Batman. That guy that plays him on them Bat in the Sun little fan films. That guy's awesome.
I didn't know anybody else watched those other than me. I watched so many of those. I just recently seen like a Black Widow versus Canary. One of my
Yeah.
favorites is a Winter Soldier versus Nightwing.
Oh yeah. The funniest one was Deadpool versus the Joker and Harley Quinn versus Domino in a four-man or four-way
Oh
battle.
yeah, that person that
That
they
was
got doing Deadpool, he's amazing.
yeah.
I
He's
don't
great.
know. I don't know where that guy gets these actors from
I don't
that
know.
does these. And I look at that guy who because the guy who owns and puts all that stuff together, he's the one that usually does the Joker as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy can he nails what like the heroes are like, but yet you go to a huge box office budget movie and it still does. You're like, how does this guy do it on YouTube? He nails these
Uh,
superheroes.
I'm telling you, man,
The casting,
it's
the
high
size of
quality.
them, everything.
The costuming, the acting, the production quality, man. Then somebody needs to give that guy a job. You know what I mean? Because that guy's got talent, and the actors that he picks, the Batman, the guy that he's got that plays Batman in his shows is well is a better Batman than any of them that they've put in the theaters. He's got it down, and the costume nailed is down perfect. I mean, everything about that Batman is just perfect.
Yeah,
And
watch the one that's Black Widow versus Black Canary, and I'm like, this is like a perfect Black Canary outfit. They cast, I mean, everything's
yeah,
perfect.
I mean,
I mean, some
even
some
that
of these characters that he does, they look like they're pulled straight from the page of the comic.
exactly like that Wolverine versus Wonder Woman. That was a
I was
good one.
just gonna say that. I would say, did you see that one?
Yeah, that Wolverine costume was right off the pages of X-Men, man. Right off the pages. It looked kind of. I will admit that one looked kind of goofy in live action, but it was still cool. It was still fun to watch it. But yeah, if y'all ain't checked out Bat in the Sun, man, I know it's a kind of out of our little community here, but man, go check it out. Sub that channel up, man, and you'll go down a rabbit hole of superhero beatdown videos for 2 hours of your life that
Shit,
are
I
just
think I
pure bliss.
shit, I think I spent more than that one time. I was sitting home. Wife wasn't here. I just kept going one battle after the other. I was like,
Yeah,
oh, this is great.
yeah,
I was even
that's
watching
awesome.
like I don't know, was it Darth Vader versus Gandalf or some shit like that? And I was
Yeah, so yeah, like what was it? Oh god,
he had the
uh,
guy doing his Green Ranger he had a Power Ranger one. That's the actual
yeah,
actor that was Green Ranger or something like that too.
yeah, I think it was. I did. I don't. There's some of them that didn't like ult like um Ultimus Prime versus a GoBot or something. I was like kind of not interested in, but
Although it was Optimus Prime versus Iron Man, they
yeah, that
did
might have
that
been it.
mostly in CGI.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's some amazing videos. They do an amazing job with those videos, man. And I mean, a lot of these fan films, man. You ever go down that rabbit hole of just watching fan films and man, there's some talented people that it can't get no work, man. And they're putting together some really cool movies, like fan trailers movies that I'd go see, like Grayson. You ever watch the one called Grayson?
I don't think I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Google that one, man, or YouTube that one. It's a fan film where like Batman is murdered and Dick Grayson comes out of retirement and puts the Robin costume back on to find the murderer, and like the whole Justice League is in on it somehow. But it's really cool. I'd
I
pay to
know
see that movie.
I know there's another fan film on there that's just called Nightwing. I think it's about 4 or 5, maybe
Yeah,
five to
there's a little
7 minute
mini-series.
little episodes where he
Yeah,
battles some guy he battles Deathstroke or something like that.
yeah. There's a little, yeah, there was a little mini series of it going out on YouTube that I think I watched one of them, but I never got to watch the rest of them.
But yeah, either you, Stevie, or anybody in the chat, if you on the other side of like the Bat and the Sun, there's one that's done by like College Humor or something that makes fun of
Yes.
Batman. You ever watch
Yeah.
those where this guy he's got the crazy voice going and you know
Oh, the one where Batman and meets Superman. That was the funniest thing. One of the funniest videos I ever watched. Where he's like, "We should team up," and he goes, "Like, why?"
I was
And he starts
one
making fun of his costume.
where he's got Two-Face or whatever, and every time Two-Face turns one side, you're like, "Oh, Two-Face."
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, it's Harvey."
Yeah.
Those
just, are great too.
Yeah, these are done by College Humor. Ugh.
And the one with Batman and Bane and Talia al Ghul, where she stabs him and he can't stop talking about how they had sex.
Oh yeah. No matter what he does, whatever happens, all Batman can talk about was having sex with Talia.
Yeah, that was. But we had sex a lot. It's like part of my master plan. He says, "Well, if that's your master plan, then sign me up for some more of that." But yeah, that was great.
Yeah, Mad Mike. I think I see that one too, where Batman's beating the shit out of the wrong clown, and
Yeah,
Joker's just standing there.
Yeah, those are funny.
Of course, those are like lower production quality than with those Bat in the Sun, but they are funny to watch.
Oh yeah, but yeah, you definitely got to watch that.
Yeah, and anybody out there that hasn't checked it out, just kind of go into your little search and Bat in the Sun, and you'll be entertained, especially if you like superheroes.
Yeah, superhero beatdown videos in their playlist, man, and just go down the list. Man, there's so many of them. They're so good. But man, hey, I got to get off here, bud.
Oh, that's what I was just going to say. It's about getting near dinner time around here. So yeah. I'm going to have to close it up. If anybody who stopped in, we appreciate it. Anybody out there, make sure you subbing each other up so we can look out for each other in the community. Sub up Stevie B. You like what you see, go ahead and give me a sub up, comments, smash that like button, and have everybody out there have a great day. And remember, stay worthy.
Right on.